In addition, Ali Adebaton also discovers that a vast manipulative industry has sprung up within Cameroon, using football to trick and traffic young talented footballers, which have a tendency to negatively shape the youth football experience and well-being holistically. These manipulative victims continue to be directly interviewed by Ali Adebaton. Abdul Karim is another victim. He is a 19-year-old experienced goalkeeper who was empowered by an agent and later disempowered severely due to the greed and corruption that is embedded within the football industry. Abdul Karim's direct interview had a superimposed narrator's voice of Ali Adebaton that explained how the agent empowers Abdul Karim to escape the corruption by setting an appearance that guarantees a better life for Karim. However, he got placed even more within the corruption. The reality also came to be as a life savings of $10,000 that was saved and relinquished by Abdul Karim was stripped away cowardly and into the pockets of a fraudster. Unreported worlds then represent Karim's personal experience by displaying his shattered scam and penniless facial expression to us through a zooming shot with a slow fading music, whilst he was reflecting on his personal experience, which allows us to question our understanding of our experiences, as there are those with more brutal individual experiences, and that we should be more cautious of these potential wrongdoings and how we should avoid them. The disempowerment of individuals typically emerges within society upon minority groups. This is further demonstrated within Go Back to Where You Came From in episode 1, as the participants are designated to visit a family from Congo who have sought refuge in Albury, New South Wales. It is further revealed that the Masudi family came to Australia by plane under a UN resettlement visa agreement. The voice-over narrator informs the audience that just 1% of the world's refugees are resettled by official means by the UN. The mother of the Masudi family, Maysara, falls under this category, as she reflects openly of her individual experience through a brutal anecdote that illustrates the idea of being disempowered. Maysara establishes the resources that were needed by a mother in order to keep her baby alive were difficult to meet due to the financial instability that Maysara has had to cope with. As a result of Maysara's personal experience of lacking the means to provide for her baby, there were unwanted consequences that disempowered her, which ultimately impacted her mental well-being and altered her perspective on the purpose of living as a result of this experience. Ultimately, in relation to Isaac Murray's quote, the personal and collective human experience that have been successfully represented by unreported worlds and that go back to where it came from, through the constant use of devices, structure, and grammatical features, set a clear emphasis on how these experiences lead the individual to a feeling, understanding, obtainment of characteristics, and ultimately a shape in perspective towards the nature of life and the purpose of living. Thank you very much.